Instagram has a lot of problems, and I honestly think that they're at risk of serious legal trouble. I made a video like a year ago about how Instagram Reels are the home to some absolutely vile, disgusting, disturbing content. The easily accessible videos of people dying, gross sexual animal situations, animals giving birth, literal anti-Semitism and racism, and a lot more. And while all of that still stands today, I've recently discovered a whole new side of the platform that is even more disgusting. Kids on Instagram Reels. You see, it's kind of become a trend for kids to be making some wholesome, cute content of them lip-syncing to a song or showing off something cool or just making a harmless little joke, which as it stands, seems fine. Where the insanity starts is when you open the comments section. Let's take this video for example. A normal video that a kid would make, you know, just making a harmless little joke. How bad could the comments possibly be? I touch little kids like you in inappropriate ways. Lock your doors, little bro. What? You can't say that. What the fuck? I touch boys like you. I'm not gonna say that word. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? And if you think this is a one-time thing, it's not. It's all over the place. And is it just me? Or is something a little bit off about that one? Like, look at the profile picture. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? He's white. People think that they can just say whatever they want online with zero consequences. But I don't know about all that. Like, you might regret this when you're trying to go to college, bro. So watch this video.
This is my age. This is my height. This is my favorite color. This is my sign.
Just a boy telling us some things about himself. I mean, he's definitely not 19 years old, but other than that, it's just a harmless, cute, little silly video, right? Top comment. Victims like you get me excited, little, not gonna say that word. Victims like you get me excited, little inward. What? And keep in mind, he's commenting this directly on a little boy's Instagram account. What? This shit isn't funny. It's just fucked up. There's a line between genuinely vile and shock humor. Let's use Family Guy as an example. Well known for a show that uses a lot of shock humor by subverting its viewers' expectations, getting the characters to do or say something very out of pocket to make us laugh. But you gotta understand that that's just a show. In this case, there's no joke. It's just directly commenting to children, very racist, pedophilic, and just gross, scary messages. It's not dark humor, it's just disgusting conduct. Imagine your 5-year-old self uploading a video to Instagram of you lip-syncing to a song because you think it was cool or funny. And then the top comment is, lock your doors, little N-word, I'm gonna violate you sexually. Like, that would be traumatizing. And this is close to home for me because when I was this age, I was putting myself on the internet. From my Instagram Fortnite era to my vlogging on YouTube, I was always putting myself online. And if the entire comment section was saying these things, I think I would have been genuinely terrified. Now, I will say that YouTube does a much better job than Instagram does at protecting their kids. For example, YouTube will disable the comments on videos featuring children so that people aren't saying these very creepy things or hating on them. They also make it so that if a child makes an account, they put on their page that they're like 45, but then they upload a video and they're clearly 7 years old, and they'll terminate that account. I know because it's happened to me twice back in the day. But while on Instagram, technically, you're supposed to be 13 years old to make an account, pretty much any kid as young as they want can just make an account, say they're 45 years old, and then post whatever they want and get absolutely obliterated by the comment section. Now, not only are these comments fucked up, not funny, and potentially scary for the children who are reading them, but they're also just super repetitive. It's always one of these variations. I will groom you, little N-word. Paragraph of fake like IP information and like acting like they just doxed them, or it's saying added to the rape list, or it's making fun of a kid's weight or appearance, or it's a paragraph explaining why the joke that they made wasn't funny, or finally it's asking if they're R-worded. These are all, in my opinion, not funny. I understand shock humor. I'm a partaker in shock humor. But as I said, there's a line between being out of pocket to make someone laugh and then saying something really offensive directly to someone that it affects. I'm very glad that back in the day when I was posting videos as a wee lad, that no one ever commented these gross things. Because if I was 10 years old doing that today, they certainly would have. I was overweight and I was certainly making some very cringy videos. Even back in my day, I got a couple of mean comments, but nothing compared to this extent. I genuinely don't know if I got these comments when I was growing up making videos, if I would still be pursuing content creation. It might have scared me away from it. Let's look at this account. Cheese Master 2018. So basically, I found this account, and when I saw it, I was like, oh, okay, it's a kid making some content. Has like 5,000 followers. That's cool, you know? And then I realized there's a darker side to this because he's not making this content himself. If you look at the content, you know, first of all, he's getting all dressed up for this content. Like, he's slicking back his hair, he's wearing a suit, there's a little bit of editing going on here. This 5-year-old is not doing this. And if you watch the videos, it becomes even more apparent that he's not doing
Do
it.
you know Abraham Lincoln was the 16th U.S. president?
That's all it is. The video is just like, here's a fact. Did you know this? And then you go to the comments and it's, did you know you're gonna be the 16th kid in my basement? Did you know Abraham Lincoln freed all the, not gonna say that word. You are done white, not gonna say that word. Oil up, I'm coming. Dude, the thing is, you can tell, like, he's not sitting down to film 7 videos in his suit to post on Instagram. And if you look at the views, like, this thing is succeeding also, which is scary. It's clear to me that this kid is being used by his parents. It's very disturbing to me. The fact that it's working is even more disturbing. This kid only started posting content on this account a month ago, and he's already had multiple viral videos. 3.8 million, 2.7 million. This is a significant amount of views. Now, I don't really know how monetization on Instagram works, so I don't know if the parents are, like, making money off of this, but either way, it's messed up. Now, if you look at these videos, they're harmless.
Do you know Thomas Jefferson was the 3rd U.S. president in the world?
On the surface, very cute video, right? This kid talking about history, you know, laughing a little bit, having a fun, all jolly time. Go to the comments. God was clearly having a horrible day when he made you. I'm gonna be hiding under your bed at night. Did you know Santa Claus isn't real and death is inevitable? I fucking hate you. Oil up, I'm on my way. Bro never reads the comments. Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a really good thing. Is he restarted? Learn how to fucking spell before you call someone else, quote unquote, restarted. Are you restarted? Are you good? Did you know you're gonna get touched tonight? Shut the fuck up, little Robux. What's this guy's account? Let me look at this guy's account. Oh, yeah. Penis.com is in his bio. That makes a lot of sense. This kid might enjoy making these videos. From what I can tell, he seems to be having a good time.
Did you know?
You know, it's just, that's a really wholesome, cute video of a kid laughing. If you posted that video on a channel, then I would be like, oh, that's cute. But fuck is so funny. Not my proudest nut. Not funny. I didn't laugh. Your joke is bad. I would have preferred the joke went over my head. Why is your teeth broken? It's called being 5. Your teeth fall out and then they grow in. Oh my God. Even on the post, they're here. Bro, I followed just for the comments and they do not disappoint. The comments, the first time that I saw them, I'll give you this. The first time that I saw these comments, I went, whoa, what? The second time I saw the comments, I was like, this is fucked. And then the third time I saw the comments, I was like, this is just so fucking boring and fucked up. I'm like 95% sure that his mom is like, all right, Cheese Master, so sit down, Cheese Master, slick your hair back. We're gonna film 5 Instagram reels for you real quick, okay, buddy? We know who's taking the videos at the very minimum. Even if I give the parents the benefit of the doubt, this kid needs to be more supervised online, the very least. Disable the comment. Maybe don't let him post anymore. Okay, like, if the parents aren't fully in control, which I believe that they are, then they should at least be involved in stopping all of this. But I honestly hope the parents are doing it all, because that means he's probably being shielded from the insanely fucked up comments. And I don't think he's reading them. I don't think he knows that they exist, because from what I can tell, he seems to be having a good time posting these videos. And that's great. But you gotta do this in a more responsible way, because this is really, really fucked up. That being said, Instagram should not allow this to happen. As you probably know, YouTube got in a lot of trouble a couple of years back for their lack of child safety on their platform. And I feel like at this rate, the same thing's bound to happen to Instagram. On YouTube, there was content called Elsagate, where people would use child-friendly characters and then do very disturbing things with them, and kids would see it and be traumatized. And while YouTube certainly isn't perfect, there is definitely still some very disturbing content that kids can stumble across, but it's not nearly as bad as Instagram is. Not only are the comments bad, but the content is absolutely disgusting. I made a video diving deeply into the gross content that Instagram Reels are home to back in May, and let's just say it hasn't gotten any better. My friend Ryder is an avid user of Instagram Reels, and let's see what he thinks about them. Hello, Ryder.
Hello. Hello.
You don't have to lean in. It's okay.
Oh, okay. Hello.
Ryder, how often do you watch Instagram Reels?
Twice every day.
What kind of content do you see on that platform?
Fucked up shit. Fucked up shit.
Yeah? Like what? Okay, that was insightful. Thank you for your time.
Yep.
Most of the reels that I see are because Ryder shows them to me. And half the time, he'll see the video and go, oh, I've seen this one before. Check this out. I kid you not, the feed is so repetitive that he sees the same videos very often. He'll see the same Family Guy clips, the same car crash, the same anti-Semitic video. When I watch him scroll on Instagram Reels, it just seems like the most boring, slop, weird content ever. But for whatever reason, he keeps going back to it. If you want to hear me really dive into this dark side of the platform, then go check out my last video that I made back in May. But before you do that, let me tell you about the sex bots. That's right, Instagram is riddled with sex bots. You might have seen these. If you've ever posted a story on Instagram, chances are you've noticed one of these bots watching them. Literally every single time that I post a story on Instagram, I get at least like 3 or 4 of these sex bots with names like, "Look at my juicy p." This is really weird. And keep in mind that I'm a 16-year-old boy literally posting a story about my high school bathrooms, and I'm getting multiple sex bots trying to get me to click some mysterious link that probably goes to some scam or virus. This is very scary because combined with the fact that Instagram is not very good at moderating their children, the fact that I'm getting these means they're probably getting these and they're more likely to fall for it. In conclusion, Instagram has a lot of really big problems. From the gross, revolting content on the Reels feed, to the lack of child safety and the bad moderation looking for sex bots on their end, I feel like this is just a lawsuit waiting to happen. This is clearly not a safe platform for children to be on. And I hope the parents realize this and restrict their kids from using the site. Or, better yet, Instagram, fix your shit. This has been a problem for like a really long time, and trust me, if you don't, you're just begging for a lawsuit. So I know I just spent the entire video telling you why Instagram is such a terrible platform to use, but if you still insist on using it, maybe drop me a follow. The link will be at the top of the description.